Alright, welcome back to Cooking for Everyone. Today I'm going to do a little bit of knife skills. I got a couple of potatoes. I'm just going to show you how to dice up some potatoes. I got a little bowl of cold water here, just when you're got them done, just so they don't discolor on you. Just a little bit of cold water. So I'm going to start. I'm going to peel up some potatoes. Oh, I forgot to grab something I want. Nice little peeler. You can do this with a paring knife too, but if you don't want to lose too much, a peeler is definitely the way to go. Alright, you're not going to get as much off of here. So I'm just going to peel up the potato. I'm not going to show you peeling both potatoes. I'm just going to peel up this guy. So you got the eyes there. You kind of want to get rid of those because they like to hold in the dirt and stuff even after you've washed them. So you just kind of want to get rid of these eye parts here. Right, you don't want those in your food. You can wash these up really nice and don't have to peel them if you don't want to. But just make sure you give them a good wash prior to that. So I'm just going to get this peeled up and get rid of my peels here in a minute. And even after you've peeled them up, make sure you got all the skin off. Check the eyes. You'll see some brown spots. You can just take that off. And just finally, you can give it a quick rinse. In cold water. Let's get rid of my peels here. This other guy all peeled up, and then I'll start dicing them. I don't think you need to see twice. Okay, I got both the potatoes all peeled up now, so I'm going to show you how to dice these guys up. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut it in half. First, going to get that guy those out of the way, and then we're going to cut it that half and half again. You can go further. I'm just going to do a large dice here. So you got your layers. So I'm going to slice this guy in half again. It's going to end up being large dice. I'll show you a smaller one. I'll show you some smaller dice on the next guy. What you do is you're going to just kind of slice into those. It's a large dice. I'm going to cut into 3. So you got all these nice parts here. I'm just going to take it apart to show you. Alright, so you got your nice sticks. If you take it apart now, it's going to be a little more difficult to do. I'll show you. So now we're just going to take your knife, tip down on the cutting board, and fingers all held against there, and just kind of just rock your knife through it as you slowly go. Just moving your knife slowly over. Just like that. There we go. There's a large diced potato. Alright, so I'm going to show you all our nice dice. Throw those in the bowl so they don't discolor, because they do oxidize. It means that are going to turn brown on you if you don't put them in some cold water. So just throw them in there for now. So I'm going to go over that again. Like I said, I'm going to make some smaller ones. So I'm just going to go 3. So yeah. So just kind of middle of the knife, right through here. Little knife. Maybe slide it back. Keep them together. It's a lot easier to dice them up. So you got that nice layer. Showed them apart. So I'm going to slide that back a bit. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, there's large dice. They don't have to be perfect, right? But they're all diced up, ready to go. You can fry those up, throw them in deep fryer. Got your homemade hash browns, whatever. So we're going to do a little bit smaller dice with this guy. So again, we're going to cut it in half, and then that half, we're going to go a little bit more, and cut it in half too, so when we're cutting it, it's not gonna roll on you like that. So we got that nice flat part, so it's nice and even and it'll stay steady for you. So what we're gonna do too now is we're gonna smaller dice. We're gonna, instead of just cutting it in half, we're gonna cut it 1, 2 more times. So you got your 3 pieces. It's gonna be a little bit smaller. Stack them back together, makes it easier to cut. So we're gonna go 1, 2 again. All depends on the size of the potato too. I grabbed a couple larger ones just for demonstration purposes, but this works on all of them. So yet again, so now we're just gonna go a little tighter together to make them a little smaller. I'm just not gonna go as far over when we cut. So there, and you're gonna have a few more cuts there. There we go. We got little smaller ones too. Like I said, only time they have to be perfect is if you're in a professional kitchen, but just for home cooking, this is fine. They're gonna cook up nicely, so I'm gonna throw those in there one more time. I'm gonna go over that. So yeah, if you want them more perfect and more square, you're gonna have to square it off. You're gonna lose a lot of potato that way. This is just the way to do it, just to utilize the whole thing. Alright, so there we go. We got 3 nice slices. If their potato's a little large, you might want to go 3, 4, depending on what size you want here. So again, we're gonna go 1, 2. Alright, I'm pulling the knife out just to keep it all nice together like that. So again, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nice slices. And just rock the knife, and once you get used to that rocking part when you're dicing or cutting anything, you can go faster eventually. But just start off with knife skills. So there we go. We got our nice smaller dice. You can go even smaller than this if you want, but for general purposes, this is usually pretty good. Right? It's a nice size if you're making cooking up some garnish for some soup or whatever, right? So there we go. That's how you dice, and that's anything. Potatoes are just the easiest one I could come up with today. Anyway, you can do the same idea. Well, I'll show you a different one, dicing again on another item, but I think you get the gist of it. Anyway, hope that helps you out. Anything you'd like to see or comments that you have, let me know in the comments below, or comments. Anyway, like, subscribe, do whatever you like with it. Hope you enjoy the videos, and I'll see you next time. All right, have a good day.